Let's take a quick look at how the Common Core State Standards for English Language Arts and Literacy in History, Social Studies, Science, and Technical Subjects is organized. The English Language Arts Standards are organized into three main sections: a comprehensive K-5 section, a content area specific section for grades 6 through 12 in English Language Arts, and a content area specific section for grades 6 through 12 in history, social studies, science, and technical subjects. The K-5 standards include expectations embedded within them for reading, writing, speaking and listening, and language that applies to all subjects. The division of the grades K-12 standards into two sections, one for English Language Arts and the other for history, social studies, science, and technical subjects, reflects the implied shared responsibility of developing students' literacy skills in all subject areas. Each section is divided into strands. The K-5 and 6-12 English Language Arts standards have reading, writing, speaking and listening, and language strands. The reading strand has two components: reading informational texts and reading literature. Additionally, in grades K through 5, there are reading foundational skills standards. Note the abbreviations RI, RL, and RF. These will be used to name the standards. Writing, speaking and listening, and language only have one component each. Notice again the abbreviations W, SL, and L. The 6-12 History, Social Studies, Science, and Technical Subject sections have reading and writing strands only. Again, notice the abbreviations RH and RST for reading, and WHST in writing. Each strand has several anchor standards called College and Career Readiness Standards. Here you can see the reading strand has 10 anchor standards. The College and Career Readiness Standards anchor the document and define what students will need to do to be able to be prepared to enter college and the workforce ready to succeed. The anchor standards are the same across all grades and content areas. There are also grade-specific expectations mapped out by grade for each College and Career Ready standard. Starting with the anchor standards, the writers of these standards worked from 12th grade and mapped all the way back to kindergarten to create grade-specific standards that would build on one another. The K-12 grade-specific standards define end-of-the-year expectations and a cumulative progression designed to enable students to meet college and career readiness expectations by the time they finish high school. Students are expected to meet each year's grade-specific standards, to retain or further develop skills and understandings mastered in the preceding grades, and to work steadily towards meeting the more general expectations described by the College and Career Readiness Standards. When reading the California document, note that grade level standards are listed vertically. The progressions through grade levels are read horizontally. So let's take a look at what the standards look like broken down into parts. The hierarchical structure of the English Language Arts Common Core is grade, strand, cluster, standard, and indicator. When talking about the anchor standards, they are identified by strand, the letters CCR for College and Career Readiness, and the number. RCCR2 is the anchor standard, which reads, determine central ideas or themes of a text and analyze their development. Summarize the key supporting details and ideas. Individual grade-specific standards can be identified by their strand, grade, and number, or number and letter where applicable. So RL 1.1 stands for Reading, Literature, Grade 1, Standard 1, which reads, ask and answer questions about key details in a text. I hope this little video helps you to better understand the layout as you read about how technology is integrated throughout the Common Core.